Today on Nintendo News Block, we're going to talk about Sega's really cool teaser for their upcoming Sonic game that hopefully makes its way to Switch, along with Funimation wanting Goku in Super Smash Bros. And also I've been hearing some rumors of a Killer7 port coming. I'm not sure what that's all about, but let's jump in. Sega is some big fat liars. Just a few weeks ago, whenever some rumors were floating around the internet of maybe an upcoming Sonic racing game, they were asked about it and they said, we don't have anything to say, we don't have anything to announce, and we don't have that planned. But obviously they're big fat liars.
How dare you! How dare you, you disgusting person!
That teaser that they just released was actually really cool. It doesn't really show much, it just shows the car and some dark shadows with some revving up of the engine, but I'm honestly really excited for this racing game. I think Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform is honestly a really underrated racing game that was from last gen. I played it a ton on my Vita and I played it a ton on my PS3. I'm honestly excited for the next one. My kids love it, I love it. I'm excited to see what these games can look like on some current gen hardware, and I'm really hoping that it makes its way to Switch because that's the perfect platform for playing with friends and for my kids to play on. It'd just be perfect. We've already seen the surprisingly good Cars 3 make its way to Switch, so hopefully this also makes its way as well. We already know that the Sonic Mania Deluxe version, I think it's called Plus, I believe, is making its way to the Switch this year, so I would love to see Sega continue to support the platform. As we all know, the Switch is killing it right now, and we need as much support as we can get. In other news, in a Twitter post by Nintendo, Funimation, the IP owners of Dragonball Z, I'm not sure how exactly all that works. I don't really know much about Dragon Ball Z anymore. I used to be really into it, but I'm pretty sure they're just like the distributors of Dragon Ball Z. I could be totally wrong. But anyway, they tweeted at Nintendo saying, "We want Goku in Super Smash Bros." And then the internet went ablaze. What's really funny is that leading up to this, Goku has always been kind of that like joke character. Like, we need Goku in Super Smash Bros. But stuff like this, honestly, with Nintendo surprising us so much lately, I wouldn't be surprised if they made this work. They're obviously willing to work with companies like Microsoft when it comes to crossplay and stuff online. So why not work with some animation studios, with the people at Funimation, to bring Goku into the Smash Bros. Universe? I'm all for it personally. I know a lot of people say that they don't want any anime characters in Super Smash Bros., but I personally think there's a little bit of a bleed over between these worlds. I mean, we've already gotten Pokemon in the Super Smash Bros. World, and I know the games came first and all that, but I mean, Pokemon's an anime, and they fit right in, and they actually use Pikachu from the anime in Smash Bros., because as you know, Pikachu talks like Pikachu does from the anime in Smash Bros., not how his weird sounds are and stuff in the game. Although in the latest games, they do have Pikachu talk like he's the only Pokemon that'll say his name, and that always bothered me. But anyway, I personally would like to see Goku in Super Smash Bros. I want to know what you think about that one, because that was actually a really popular post on Nintendo Enthusiast Facebook page, and it was one of our most shared articles of the week, so I think there's a lot of people who would rally behind this. But like I said, I think Goku could fit right in. They could make it work, and obviously they couldn't make him all OP like he would probably be in compared to like Kirby or something, but I think it could work. One last little tidbit I wanted to go over was that the creative director of Killer7 is wanting that game on current gen platforms. And through all the translations and as much research as I could do, all I could get from it was that he really wants this game out on platforms. I don't know if there's anything in the workings, and I don't know if maybe there's something behind the scenes that we don't know about. But what I did notice is that if you look at his Twitter, he's actually sharing a bunch of Killer7 stuff and a bunch of things people are saying about Killer7. I don't know if he's trying to show Capcom that people want this, but I really think with that game's graphics and just overall stylish art direction, it could look great on current gen platforms. Just up-res it to 1080p, 60 frames per second, and you got a great looking game that aged just fine. Because as you know, games that are cel-shaded just tend to age so much better than games that use a realistic art style. And my god, I loved Killer7 when it came out. I was a kid and I mainly watched my brother play it because I sucked at it, but I would love to jump into that game full-blown for the first time as an adult, and I think I would love it. But as always, I want to know what you think. Do you think that we could see Killer7 make its way to current gen platforms, or Switch at that? Are you excited for Sega's next racing game with Sonic the Hedgehog? And are you a fan of Goku in Super Smash Bros.? Please say yes, but if you say no, it's perfectly fine, because I understand. If you like all video game content, be sure to check out my other channels, PlayStation Enthusiast and Xbox Enthusiast. And while you're at it, why don't you check out PC Gaming Enthusiast? I'm over there sometimes. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.